All right, good morning, everybody. We're live. You got the Aired Out podcast from the ASB Financial Studios and Fly on the Wall Productions, Main Street in Barre. So blessed this morning that my microphones are not able to pick up what's happening in the background with Raylene being completely inappropriate this morning. I hope you're doing well, everyone. We're live on a Friday morning, the 27th, at 11 minutes now, after the hour of 9 o'clock. The Memorial Day weekend is right in front of us, holiday weekend. We've got a weather forecast here from Roger Hill saying mainly cloudy skies today. Maybe a sunny break or two. Late day showers and isolated thunderstorms coming in. And one or two of them might be very strong. So keep that in mind. But it's going to be increasingly muggy. Upper 70s to around 80. And then overcast skies tonight. Showers and isolated thunderstorms. One or two of them possibly strong. This is all from Roger Hill, who we all rely on so much to give us accurate information on the weather. Temps in the lower 60s tonight, and then Saturday. Cloudy periods, showers likely, moderate at times. Maybe a few thunderstorms, central and southern Vermont. Good morning, Josh. And a daytime high in the lower 70s. Sunday, starting out with fog. Sunshine for the most part. Could be mixed in with some high clouds and a high into the mid-70s on Sunday. And then Monday, Memorial Day. Just maybe a few sprinkles. Otherwise, mostly cloudy on Memorial Day. 75 to 80. So, if you have plans to have some family over or some friends, do some grilling on Monday, you should be in the clear weather-wise. You can probably still hear Raylene in the background screaming and yelling and carrying on and fussing. We have a lot to talk about this morning. A lot to get to. But I have to tell you, this morning I almost got into probably 6 or 7 car accidents this morning driving in.
Oh, perfect. Great.
Thank you, honey.
I didn't put the usual amount of creamer.
Bailey's.
You're already gagging to that, so I didn't want to add to that by putting too much creamer in there.
Thank
for
you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm having a tough morning.
Yes, apparently so.
Booten wants to know if everything's okay.
Well,
Everything's great, Booten.
Yeah.
But, I got into almost into 6 car accidents this morning driving in.
Were you hiring a kite or something?
No. I had a... I know that everyone, one of our R's here, we say real, raw, relevant, responsible, but this is one of the big ones. It's relatable, and I know everyone can relate to this. I don't care who the hell you are. This has happened to you. I had a fucking fly flying around inside the inside of my car.
Oh, and you were trying to get it, and it was just messing you all up, pissing you off.
The whole way. Driving in this morning.
Did you roll all your windows down? All of that? No, you can't do that, though, in your car because shit goes flying out and then you get a ticket for littering.
Okay, so everything except for the ticket was the case this morning. I rolled all the windows down.
Uh-huh.
Because first I rolled 2 front windows down, thinking he'll get out there. I wait 5-10 minutes, put the windows back up. He's still in there. That little fucker went into the back seat and was hiding out.
Of
He's
course.
like, there's wind. There's wind. I'm going to go hide out in a safe haven. So I'm like, he's back. Not only is he back, but he's hitting the back of my neck. Zing! Right by the ear. That frustrates me, Raylene.
It is very frustrating. It's terrible.
So
I feel bad for you.
so I said, well, that's it. I'm rolling all of the windows down.
And
I might even open the door while I'm driving.
That makes great sense.
Well, I was pissed, Raylene.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do what you got to do. So I put all the windows down and all my papers.
We're going everywhere.
On my front seat were flying
And
around.
the cheeseburger wrappers and all the other shit that you have in your car. Because, like, we seriously know that, you know.
There's a few things in there. But when the papers...
Just a few.
When the papers start lifting off the front seat and start blowing around, that just sends me... That brings the fly frustration
Up 100.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because now this fly is causing mayhem and disorganization. I know, Raylene, what those papers are on my front seat. I know what they are. I know where they are. I know what order they're in. And if they start flying around...
Oh, my. You know what else?
What?
That I was just thinking? That
What?
you were finally were matched up with someone your size.
What are you talking about?
Well, you know, you, the fly. At least it was you and a fly and not you and Stephen Rich again this morning or something.
Did you hear about that?
You told us all yesterday.
That I threatened him?
Yes.
Steve Rich?
Mm-hmm. You told us.
Yeah, I saw him. He was out doing some construction.
You told, but what you didn't tell live was that then after you threatened him, you got in your car and took off like a madman because he put those cones down.
There is a little bit of truth.
A lot of it.
To that.
A lot of it.
A little bit. I have to. I know we have to talk about Johnny Depp at some point.
Why?
Because he's getting unfavorable decisions on jury instructions. And that's serious. That throws off Sherilyn's day.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets bad news about Johnny Depp. Very serious. She follows that whole Johnny Depp thing big time.
I know she does. She thinks he's the most handsome guy in the world.
That's right.
Yeah. Captain Jack.
Next to others. Next to, me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she always says, honey, you're the most handsomest. And Johnny Depp is in a second, but it's a distant second. That's what she says to me.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're like everyone else...
Is she always wearing her poop boots when she says that? Just curious.
Whatever. If you're like everyone else and you're complaining about the price of gasoline in our country, I have to tell you, there's really not a whole lot of great news here, because I don't think we're going to be in any relief anytime soon.
It certainly doesn't look it when you go to the pump. That's for sure.
I've got to bring this guy back on. Jay Young, who is an oil and gas expert, kingoperating.com. I think we got him. Jay.
Hey, what's happening?
What's going on, buddy? How are you?
I'm doing great, man. I mean, so we're in the oil business, right? So better oil and gas prices for an oil and gas company is a better thing. But I'm going to tell you, I'm sympathetic about the people driving around and driving to work every day. And it costs them $100 to fill up their tank, where it was costing them $30, $40 just a short time ago.
So you're a fourth gen oil and gas pro. You've got a leadership team with over 100 years of combined oil and gas exploration development experience. You maintain an operating staff of industry specialists, including geoscientists, engineers, field operators. My God, Jay, you're an animal.
I'm just busy, I mean, and when you get in this business, you gotta, and that's one of the things that we talk about, it's not like when Biden just says, hey, okay, you guys need to go drill wells. Well, it's not just, go over there and turn on the spigot and all of a sudden we're producing 1 million, 2 million barrels of oil a day in the United States. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to do everything that we need to do in order to produce 1 million, 2 million barrels of oil a day. So, I mean, it does. And I wrote a book called The Upside of Oil and Gas Investing. You can get it on Amazon or wherever you get your favorite books. And but it's about what's the upside, man. Where are we going, and what's going to happen? In the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. This is extraordinary. I mean, 4 generations, which means that I've seen a lot of ups and downs. But I'm gonna tell you, I mean, I've never seen anything like this where there's so many things that are going wrong. Normally when you have high oil prices, you have oil and gas companies that come back in droves. Oh, $80, $100. Man, economics looks so good. But right now they're not jumping in like they should be at these higher prices. So it's going to take us longer. Are we going to be in a cycle? Yes. Is oil prices going to go down? Yes. Well, gasoline, yes. But it's just going to take longer. And the challenge that I have, with an oil and gas company and doing all the things we do with our funds and so forth, is I don't see this going down. Like, I don't think we'll ever see $2 gasoline for years,
Really?
3 to 5 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah. There's just so many things. The numbers are there. The data's there. There's just so many things working the other directions, showing that, it's not going to be easy to get that price down.
I know that trading has been, I guess, a little higher on Wednesday. U.S. gas stockpiles fell ahead of the summer driving season, but, here we are, Memorial Day weekend right in front of us. And frankly, Jay, and you know this, there's all kinds of stats right now out saying that people are going to stay close to home.
Yeah. Matter of fact, it's unfortunate when you live in St. Louis and you look forward to that summer trip to the Grand Canyon. I was talking to a couple the other day, and they were saying, we were going to go to the Grand Canyon, but now we're just going to go back, to Branson, Missouri, or they changed their whole plans because of the price of gasoline. I mean, you're spending, if you go on a trip like that, you're spending $300 to $400 more dollars on a trip. Well, you're like, why don't we just stay closer to home and not get out, which is unfortunate. I mean, it's all about life. It's all about having fun in life. And when you go on vacation, that's one of the things you don't want to do is just sit and watch, the pennies,
right,
if you will. And we're having to do that right now, and if you go on my LinkedIn page, Jay Young, King Operating LinkedIn, you'll see Ted Cruz. I mean, he does talk about Biden. He does talk about 209, gasoline at the pump. Now we're at 455. And what happened during that time frame that got us to where we are today? I mean, it's like, Keystone Pipeline and different permits and the government saying, oh, you guys have permits. Why don't you? Well, that's not necessarily just as easy as it sounds, but there's just all these different things. Plus there's like Exxon makes $6 billion last quarter, $6 billion. And all of a sudden they spend $10 billion buying back their stock, not doing what they normally would do in the past, which is, drill for oil and gas. They're buying back their stock, which is, just crazy. That's, to me, an oil and gas guy, you see these kind of oil and gas prices, man, I grew up on a rig, so I understand. I love it, and I love drilling for oil and gas. And it's hard to do and put out millions and millions of dollars at, $2 or $20 or $30 a barrel. But you get these kind of prices and you're like, wow, man, let's go to drilling. This is fun.
Yeah.
It's what my family talked about, 4 generations. My great grandfather, had 12 kids, had 12 kids back in the day. And If you're a man, you're in the oil business, and if you're a woman, you're married to somebody in the oil business. So it's like, man, we talk about it all the time. That's all we ever do. So it's
now
really neat.
now we have J.P. Morgan saying the national average for gas could easily and quickly hit $6 a gallon. We're not talking about diesel here, and this could happen very quickly in like July and be even higher than that by August. Jay, any truth to that?
Yeah. I don't know. That's a pretty high spike. I mean, Goldman Sachs, J.P. Morgan, they've all said, $135 oil, $180. That's a big spike, really, really fast. But it's going to get worse before it gets better. It's going to get worse. You're seeing $6, gasoline in California right now. And that is. I mean, it's just like there's so many things that are going against us, and that have been going against us in the past because we're not drilling for oil in the United States.
Yeah.
We're not drilling for oil. Supply and demand. That's all this is. And somebody said the other day, they go, well, why are oil and gas companies gouging us? And we're like, man, this is a commodity. Like wheat, sugar, oat, coffee, whatever. It's a commodity. It's all about supply and demand. And
right.
We don't have
the
supply.
fact that these refineries operate on a margin.
Right. Yeah. and there's these refineries are at a capacity right now, and all of a sudden we're not drilling. I mean, we have so much oil that we can put into in the United States, and our population is growing. Our population is growing here. We're going to have 2 more billion people on the planet in the next 10 years.
Right.
And yes, electric cars are coming in. They're really great vehicles, but they're not going to do what they need to do, which is do what would bring the price down. We still need oil for electric cars. We need oil and gas for for asphalt. We're going to need it for plastics, for lipstick, for everything. So yeah, we're going to need oil and gas for a long time here, and if we don't have it, the price is going to go up, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Well, it seems like it's priced much higher than crude oil at $110 a barrel.
Exactly. So we're seeing a spike right now. We're seeing a spike right now, and I believe my thoughts are in the next 3 to 5 years, we're going to see oil staying high. It's going to be high for the next 3 to 5 years. When that price continues to go up, we're gonna see gasoline prices go up. So just be prepared. I mean, look at the stock market and go buy some energy stocks. I mean, they've been the best. They've been the best performers here lately. Because with the markets, what do you invest in right now? Well,
right.
You can't invest in the stock market or real estate right now. So how do people? So King Operating, we have some great suggestions. I like some energy stocks. I don't really like the big boys. I like the smaller guys. But we can do that. We can do whatever we need to do. At these prices right now, we can still make money.
Jay,
we can still get there.
Do you have an electric vehicle or gas powered?
No. I think everybody would torch my electric vehicle if I had one. They'd unplug it and they probably. That's what I was asking somebody the other day. We were in Shreveport at a convention, and somebody said something about, oh yeah, well, hey, how many Teslas are there in Midland?
Yeah.
It'd be like, they'd put them on a stake or something and burn them or something.
I've overheard arguments between people for electric vehicles against gas vehicles, and the gas folks were saying, yeah, you're not going to be going anywhere when the grid goes down. And the electric guy is saying, you're not going to go anywhere because you're not going to be able to afford it. You're already deciding on whether it's going to be food or gas.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So what are we going to see? What's the big takeaway here? How are we going to get where we need to be? We need to go back to drilling. We need for people to literally come back and private equity companies that are the biggest private equity companies out here that we need to get started. We need to get them back in the road. There's 3 reasons why, we're not drilling for oil and gas in the United States. Number one, the government, either it's the state or federal, number one. Number two, the public companies aren't coming back in droves like they should. And number three, the private equity companies, your Blackstones and those. Now they will come back. They will come back, as mentioned, but it's just going to take them more time. It's just going to take them more time to get there.
I'll never forget what you taught me yourself, Jay, which was that in America, we burn through an average of, what was it, almost 22 million barrels a day?
A day. Absolutely a day.
And
how much are we producing?
Yeah, well, you're saying barrels. You're not saying gallons. That's 22 million barrels per day. And you also taught me that Russia the whole country produces around 10 million barrels a day.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so Russia is doing 11 million barrels a day. Now, the world needs 100 million barrels of oil a day. 100 million. So,
but America, we're just flying through it, man. That's an insane amount that we must be. What percentage of that are we buying? 50%?
Yeah, well, we were buying about 800,000 barrels, which is about the same equivalent to the Keystone Pipeline. If we would have had the Keystone Pipeline, that would have been the same amount of barrels coming out of the Keystone Pipeline that would have been, from the Russian oil that we didn't have. Matter of fact, it was pretty much the same grade. So
God.
we had it taken care of, but something happened about that Keystone Pipeline. I can't put my finger on exactly what happened. Something about maybe President Biden, but that's just one of the reasons why the price is going up and the prices are staying up. So yeah, I mean, we need 100 million barrels a day in the world, 100 million barrels a day, and they're just not coming back.
Just for one trip around the sun. Wow.
Beg your pardon?
I said just for one trip around the sun.
100 million barrels.
Amazing.
100 million barrels a day. We're producing in the United States about 12. We need 20. So you can see there's a big difference. We've got to export a lot of oil.
We're producing 12, and we need at least 20.
Absolutely.
What's the name of your book? One more time, Jay, and how do we get it?
Well, it's just about it's going to be. We have some good people that we buy oil from right now, which is great. The problem is when we need more oil, and we have to get it from OPEC or some of the other countries that are not doing as well. So that's the big challenge right now. So we've got to continue to drill for oil, so we don't need as much, or we're not, at the heels of Russia or something like that. We got to just continue drilling.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. The more we can drill here in the United States, the better it is for all of us.
Jay,
so we can
tell us about the name of your book and where we can find it.
Yeah. So I wrote a book. It's called The Upside of Oil and Gas Investing. Forbes is the publisher, but it's about how do people. It's about my family. Fourth generation. It's about my family and what all the some good stories, if you will, about growing up in the oil patch, and my great grandfather and so forth. And it's about how can you invest in oil and gas and be the smart investor. Whether or not you invest with me or not, it's a big deal. But what's the bigger deal is that you don't just throw your money at an oil deal and go, hey, I think I'm gonna invest in an oil deal or with oil people, and I'm just gonna be there. No, there's a lot more to it than that. Be smart about it, and I teach you a few good things in my book about what to look for, what to do, and what not to do. I got a little experience in that area, so I want people to make sure that they do what they need to do, or not taken advantage of, and just they invest smart in the markets, either the markets or private equity. Because I mean, let's just face it. I mean, real estate. What are you going to invest in right now? Real estate or the stock market.
Right.
There's alternative investing. You can get 100% write-off. 100% write-off, which there's no write-offs these days, and you can also get 100% write-off, but you can also get the passive income, monthly passive income. People love monthly passive income.
Well, you just wrote a piece. You just wrote a piece called "What's Going to Happen to Diesel Prices? Are we going to get to $7 to $9?" I'm going to share that link up here in the comment section for people to read. But Jay, we really appreciate your time, brother, so much.
Man, I'd say it's always great talking to you guys and your listeners, and I appreciate you guys. And any questions you have, you can go on kingoperating.com or jryoung.com. Ask me some questions. Go to my LinkedIn. Look at that Ted Cruz video.
All right.
I mean, it's really good. So appreciate you having me on, and y'all have, God bless the military Memorial Day.
Thank you, my man. We appreciate it. We will connect with you again for sure, and we look forward to it.
Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good. Thank you.
What a great guy, isn't he, though?
He is.
Jay Young. And there's, again, if you're just joining us, if you're just tuning in, if you're just listening, this guy is a fourth-generation oil and gas pro. He has a massive leadership team. He's got 100 years of combined oil and gas experience with his going back into his lineage. I mean, his whole family. This is what they know. This is what they do. And again, he just wrote a nice piece on why prices are skyrocketing. I just shared it in the column section there, and or comment section, and you can find him on LinkedIn. So there you go. You think we'll get up to $7 to $9?
I sure as hell hope not.
Whew. I'm telling you, there's going to be people.
We'll have to, you broadcast from your house, and I will be at mine.
Never say never. And I'll tell you this, there's going to be more and more people.
Will you shut the speaker off?
Getting motorcycle licenses.
Thank you.
And seriously, scooters and motorcycles and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I know of two people right now that I just wouldn't have expected.
We're going to need a pogo stick is what we're going to need, because
I know.
You're not going to be able to put gas in even those.
I know. I wouldn't have expected these two folks that I know ever to get a motorcycle license, but they've got it, and they've got their first bikes, and they're commuting. One's commuting about 30 minutes, another one about 45. So there you go.
Speaking of that, this morning, on my way in, this asshat mowing his lawn, mowing the grass, right out onto Route 14.
Yeah, that was, yeah. Why do people do that?
I don't know. And it's going to rain, so it's probably going to get slippery, and
yeah,
and it's probably already wet because it's first thing in the morning.
Did you call him an ass hat?
I didn't call him an ass hat, actually, no. But I did lay on my horn, roll down my window, and call him something else.
Okay. Just remember, you're not allowed to use the word ass hat. That's mine. It belongs to me. Okay?
Okay.
Don't say it.
Sure, if you say so. Ass hat.
Steve Pappas owns Kerfuffle, and I own ass hat. That's his favorite word?
Listen.
Ass hat's my favorite
Steve
word.
Pappas can own kerfuffle all he wants to. I'm surprised that's not your word, actually.
Everything's a kerfuffle.
They may go together a little more.
My drive in this morning with that rogue fly flying around the inside of my car and buzzing by me, even though I had all the windows down. That was a kerfuffle.
Yes. I'm talking to Sean.
Okay. Who's Sean?
And you're gonna call him. I'm gonna give you a number, and you're gonna call.
Oh, punch it in. Sean who?
Yeah,
don't you just love it how she says?
You're gonna know.
Sean. Oh, yeah, that's Sean.
You're gonna know.
Oh boy.
As soon as he answers,
That's
he will
Sean?
know. Hold on.
Oh. Again, if you're just joining us, very good morning. Aired Out Podcast, live from the ASB Financial Studios in Fly on the Wall Productions, Main Street, Barre, Vermont, the granite capital of the world. We're live. We have traffic passing by us this morning on this North Main Street, where we are, with cloud cover. And Roger Hill is saying some showers. mainly this afternoon. And some of these storms that could be developing, these thunderstorms, could be packing a pretty good punch. So keep that in mind and take the damn patio umbrella down. How many times do I have to tell you? Do you know how much those things cost? Last time it ended up in the neighbor's yard and it was all mangled up. Wait a minute, I'm starting to sound like Sherilyn. Anyway, keep that in mind. Okay? Last night was a hell of a lot of fun over at the Paramount. Right here in the Granite City. Paramount Theater, part of FGB Theaters, the debut of Top Gun Maverick. And I'm just going to be straight up with you that I was not, an insane fan of Top Gun in 1986. I mean, it was a great movie. Did I like it? Yes, very much. Did I love it? I don't know. Maybe it was love. Could have been. But I have to tell you, after last night, I might be somewhat of a Top Gun fan. Now I want to go back and watch the original in 86. So, I don't know. It was absolutely amazing. If you haven't been, if you were not in the theater last night, either at the Capitol Showplace Theater in Montpelier or the Paramount, I highly recommend that you make tonight your night or tomorrow night. I mean, it's $10, and it's, believe me, it's going to be the best $10 you've spent in a long time. Invest in yourself.
You guys looked like you were having a great time.
We had a great time.
Last
It
night.
was just awesome. And we took Lily, and she loved it. She loved it. But, I say this, Mental Health Awareness Month, the month of May, of which we have a few to go.
Mm-hmm.
Invest in yourself. I mean that. Spend $10 on yourself and treat yourself to a movie at the Capitol or the Paramount. Make it Top Gun. Go by yourself if you want to unplug from the world. Take your wife, your girlfriend. Go see this movie. You're going to have a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I know money's tight for everybody. Believe me, I get that. And if you can't swing the concessions, that's fine. But just go to the
sneak them in your pocket like the old days.
My mom, I'm not kidding you, had a mustard yellow Tupperware container. You know, the old-fashioned ones from the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Mustard yellow with the Tupperware snap-on top.
Yeah.
You push it down and it creates the vacuum seal. With all the seashells, in the Tupperware. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Do you have one? One of those?
No, but I remember them.
And she used to pop popcorn and put it in that and try to carry that thing into the theater. And I'm like, Mom, it's just, come on. It's not, that's embarrassing. I'm like 7 years old, 6 years old, something like that. It's embarrassing, Mom. I'm like, everyone's going to see you passing around this big mustard Tupperware tub full of popcorn. They're going to know you didn't get it here. We look like a bunch of asshats.
And she said,
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm going to put it in my pocketbook. No one will see.
That's right.
Anyway, So, it was a great night last night. That's
Good.
my point.
Good. I'm glad you guys had a good time.
What's going on over at Preston's Kia?
I don't know what is going on.
Should we call Jason?
Give it a whirl.
Find out?
I don't know if he'll be able to talk, but give it a whirl. I believe they got a shipment of Sportages yesterday.
Where'd you hear that?
Well, I
Thank
may
you,
or may not have gotten wind of it and posted it on our page.
We're looking for Jason. Is he around?
Oh, he's around, broski.
Oh, there he is.
You know yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Sean McCarthy.
Hold on. Yeah.
Hey,
You
hey,
guys-
hey, hey! Before you pass this over to Jason, you still there?
Yeah, I got you. You got me, bro?
I got you, bro. Listen, what's going on with the latest hot dog recipe for Sean McCarthy?
I guess the new thing is you cut the hot dog open and stuff the bun inside of it. I don't know.
What?
What?
Yeah. That's the new trend, I guess. I haven't seen anybody do it yet.
You cut the hot dog and then you put the bun inside the hot dog?
Yeah. Weirdest thing ever.
Dude, when is there going to be a Sean McCarthy hot dog cookbook?
I don't know, man. I'd need time for that.
Bro,
I don't really have time.
Find the time.
Because right now, Sean has been working on perfecting his maple cotton candy techniques.
Yeah.
What's going on with that, buddy?
Just got a cotton candy machine the other day, so we've been messing around with that a little bit.
Maple
trying to get my race car
cotton
done.
candy.
Yeah. Have you had it over at the cotton candy maker over at Preston Skia yet?
No, I just got it. What date did I get it? Like Tuesday, maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
So
you've been turning wrenches, getting ready to race?
I mean, slowly, yeah. Sugar and season took longer than expected, so my car is it's like 2 races behind, but we're gonna try and shoot for this weekend.
All right.
You'll do great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was trying to get tires today, but Mashad wouldn't let me come up and buy 4. So everybody's got tires now except for me.
Well, if you need tires, tell everyone right now exactly what you need, bro.
Well, I just had to go up there and get some. I was trying to get in there so I wouldn't have to wait on Sunday.
Right.
yeah.
Yep.
So, listen, we want to talk about the car biz with Jason, but are there any Sean deals going on today?
Yeah, we just got a couple of new Sportages. I think they're X-Line Pros. Actually, I haven't even seen them. I took yesterday off, so.
He's been off making cotton candy. Hasn't checked them out yet.
Yeah, we've heard of the about the new shipments coming in. That's why we're calling you guys this morning.
Heck yeah.
That's cool.
Heck yeah. Let me get Jay.
You got it.
I'll get Jay to give you the down low on that.
Awesome.
So
I know they're coming out with some really cool new colors and stuff too. Yeah. I don't know if you.
Well, and remember when we were down there live, how much you absolutely loved that Sportage.
I just could not believe it. Could not believe it.
They are sharp.
Oh, what's going on, buddy? Are you there?
Oh,
Jason Trombley. Here we go. Well, it's the Friday.
Preston's Kiss, Jason.
Hey, it is JD and Raylene here at Aired Out. We're live on the air, buddy. Friday, May 27th. The tide is high for buying a new rig. My God, right? This is it.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Month end.
Whew. And the head of Memorial Day weekend.
Yes, big weekend.
So what
a lot going on this weekend.
We want to hear about some of the new Sportages coming in, but first off, what are the hours today? What are the hours tomorrow? And I'm assuming you guys are going to be closed on Sunday and Monday, but that's an assumption. I don't know.
No, yep, that would be correct. I mean, everybody would. Car business. Sometimes people try to make you stay open, but like I said, we're family-owned and operated here. People deserve to have a time with their family, regardless at the beginning of the month, in the middle of the month, or the end of the month. So,
right, that's the plus of working for a family-owned and operated a small dealership.
Not a big conglomerate corporate bullshit. They're good to their family.
Yeah,
and they say take some time off.
We spend a lot of time here with everybody, and everybody here deserves to spend time with their family on a long weekend. You don't get very many of them in the car business. Normally, you get one day off on the weekend because everybody works every weekend. So to have 2 days off in a row is special. So.
Yeah. So you're open today and tomorrow?
Yep. Open today and tomorrow, normal business hours, 8 to 6 in sales today or whenever the last customer leaves. Tomorrow, 8 to 5 or whenever the last customer leaves. Like Motel 6, we'll leave the light on for people.
Yeah. I noticed you just said that when the last customer leaves twice, and that's That's really the truth over there. You guys don't rush anybody in. This is buying a car. The whole experience behind it can be very stressful and overwhelming for anyone, even people who generally know what they're talking about. I mean, it's a big deal.
No, 100%. It's one of the bigger decisions that you make. I mean, it's buying a vehicle. It's something you're going to pay for over the course of time. It's not like going to the grocery store and buying something you're going to be back 3 days later. Hopefully, you're not back 3 days later to get the same thing. But
right.
It's up there with buying a house. It's a big decision. And,
sure is.
We like to make sure people feel informed in their decision and comfortable in it.
How's inventory? We understand you got some new Sportages, and I want to hear about the colors because for me, color and sound system are right there at the top of the list. If you were to ask me, well, JD, what's important to you, the sunroof or the towing capacity? Music, color. That's it for old JD.
Right. So we do have. We just got our first. Inventory's been tough this month. We actually just got our first truck in. It's been over 3 weeks that we haven't had any new vehicles on the lot. So it's been a real tough month as far as inventory goes. But Sportages have started to land, and we have, I think, 37 of them coming in next month. So we're going to have a huge Sportage sale in June. We're going to have a lot of stuff that we're going to try and make it feel like, buying a car in the old days where you could go to a lot and you have different colors to choose from. You've got different options. It's not just here, this is it, this is what you got. You're going to drive by here and this lot's going to be packed full of cars.
Right.
You're going to have options. It's going to feel all back to normal for a little bit. We actually were able to Brian was able to speak with the manufacturer about getting some new cars, and they were able to get us some just based off our performance on turning these new cars in the last 5-6 months. They were able to give us some extra allocation, so it was really big for us being a small store. We don't sell 150 new cars a month. And sometimes that gets lost in the fray of being a manufacturer. They give you as much as they think you'll sell. So it's kind of a prove it month for us, and I think we got everybody here that's 100% capable of doing that. So, and it's going to work out for the consumer because you're going to have cars to choose from.
What do you have for Sportages now?
So out of the 3 I got yesterday, 2 of them are already sold. They got off the truck about 3 o'clock yesterday. 2 of them were sold within 30 minutes. And I have 1 left here. Obviously, I have a plethora more inbound in the next couple of weeks or so. But we got 3 X-Line Sportages. 2 of them were black with, it's called the Sage Green interior package. It's a new color interior package that they came out with this year. It's a really sharp-looking interior. It's not like
Did you say
green in your face.
green and black?
Yeah, so it's a black exterior with a sage green interior package. It's not like you look at it, it's like it's green. It's very toned down. It's like gray with a hue of green in it. It's a really, really sharp color combination. And you get all the features. These have sunroofs. They have the Harman Kardon sound system in them. They have the huge display.
They're putting Harman Kardon sound into rigs now?
Yes. So that's what Kia uses as Harman Kardon.
Oh my God! I'm looking at a picture of this car right now, and it is just gorgeous. Are these 22s? Are these 23s?
These are 23s, and one of the colors that we got on yesterday, which did sell, basically as soon as it got off the truck, was a jungle green in the X-Line, which is a really, really sharp color that came out this year. It's like a metallic green, kind of toned down. It's on in your face, like bright neon green. If you look it up online, it's a very, very sharp color.
Wow.
Nice.
I love it.
So 1 left, one of the black with green interior left.
Yep.
And I'm sure it'll be out of there by the end of the day today.
That's the hope.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Turn them over quick, and
they are very sharp. They're very nice cars.
For us to get more of them.
Jason, you and I have not worked out my commission rate yet on this, but at some point, give me a call and we'll get that all figured out.
Absolutely. You know what? I was just thinking about
I
that.
know
I think
you
we're
are.
gonna talk about the third quarter board meeting.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that we have you come down. So I want you to be an integral part of this decision.
Listen, I can't believe the last time we were over there broadcasting live, you had a 2023 gray Sportage on the lot with that.
It was right in the showroom.
In the showroom with that.
With the red interior package.
Yeah, that burgundy, that wine burgundy. And we laughed. I was like foaming at the mouth over that car.
Yeah.
And then we left, and it sold.
Like a couple hours later.
I think within 15 minutes after you left, we had somebody down here, and it was gone shortly after that.
You know, it seems like every time I see some of the new Kias, I, along with I'm sure many of your other customers, walk into Preston's Kia and say, "That's a Kia? Oh my God!"
Exactly.
I mean, look at the Cadenza. I mean, that's like, holy crap.
And you got the new EV6. The K5 is a really sharp car. I mean, top to bottom, the whole lineup is really, it's like you said, it's something you look at and you're like, that's a Kia?
That's a Kia?
Yeah.
But,
With a kick-ass warranty.
Really, yep.
Yeah.
You get that's what all the talk around town is.
Yes, it is. What is that classic warranty, and what's the deal over at Preston's with oil changes and inspections?
So when you buy a brand new Kia, you're going to get that 5-year, 60,000-mile comprehensive warranty, and you have your 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. And something that we do here exclusively at Preston's Kia is you get lifetime oil changes and Vermont state inspections for as long as you own the car. There's no cap to it. There's no caveat to it. If you drive 50,000 miles a year, you're going to get 50,000 miles worth of oil changes. You just call us, you set your appointment, you come in, you get your complimentary wash before you leave, and basically just get a handshake and a bill that says $0.00.
We were just talking about the price of oil, and the fact that you hear the words oil and free in the same sentence is just unheard of. A free oil change over Preston's Kia for the life of the car, and your state your state inspections, which are running how much now? What do those cost?
Depends on where you go. I've seen them. I think I've seen some as much as they can be $80 a whack. I think.
Wow.
Again, I think normally they're about $50, but
Right.
I mean, all that stuff adds up over the course of time. You take that as it's kind of a cost of ownership that you don't have to account for in your monthly bills or anything like that.
Right.
But
It's a big deal. It's a very big deal.
Huge. Well, listen, buddy, we're going to let you get back to work. We know you got a busy Friday here, but you and the team over there will welcome you through the doors. There's no pressure. They're not going to throw themselves on you in the parking lot. But if you want to test drive something, by all means,
absolutely,
do it, and do it today. I mean, it's the head of Memorial Day weekend. This is a great time to buy. If you walk in there,
and they have some great used cars on the lot as
Absolutely.
well, which they certify and everything. I mean, they have some really nice stuff down there.
You guys are so transparent. You'll explain. You're going to make sure that someone can get into something that's newer or brand new, but something that they can comfortably afford
And count on.
And that's reliability, dependability, two biggest things.
Exactly.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate you.
All righty, you guys be good and have a great Memorial Day weekend.
You too, on.
That's Jason Tromley over at Preston's Kia, which is right on Route 2.
Right on Route 2.
Just past the roundabout. Over by, I'm drawing a blank.
The old Curly's, Casella, Agway.
Agway, yeah.
Yeah.
Right there. Stop in.
All kinds of stuff right there.
Tell the boys and the girls that we sent you. And if you walk in there and you say Aired Out Podcast,
you never know what great things could happen.
They might go, oh boy. Anyway,
we need to say happy birthday.
Please, let's do it.
To Elizabeth
Okay.
Howard. Who do you think she belongs to?
It's got to be related to Josh Howard. Has to be.
And he she's 13 today.
Oh, really?
13.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes. Isn't that great?
And what's her name? Elizabeth?
Now, Elizabeth. And now he officially has a teenager in the house.
Oh, boy.
So, happy birthday, Elizabeth.
And listen, Elizabeth.
Your dad told me your nickname.
What is that?
But.
But? Is that like B-U-T or B-U-T-T?
But why would I say such a thing?
Oh.
Maybe that's a secret for her.
Oh, I thought it was Butt. I thought that was her nickname.
Well, kind of. He calls her something. He calls her Lizard Butt.
Lizard Butt?
Yeah, like, what is it with you dads and these dumb names?
Stop
these
that.
stupid names.
Stop that.
Where do you get Lizard Butt?
That's not funny.
How about Cutie Patootie or something?
No.
You know?
Nah.
What is your nickname for Lily?
Bubba.
Bubba.
Yep.
I know, I've heard you say it lots.
It's
Where did you
Bubba.
get Bubba?
Bubba,
Because she's certainly no Bubba. She is a tiny little thing.
when she was born, she was so tiny, and I just wanted to say you're a little baby, but for whatever
Reason you called her Bubba.
whatever reason, my sheer masculinity was being dampered at that moment. I said, instead of you're a cute little baby, I said you're a cute little Bubba.
Oh, and it stuck.
Those are the noises that she used to make.
Oh, goodness. But anyways, happy birthday, Elizabeth. We hope that you have a great day, a great weekend.
13?
Enjoy every minute of it. And by all means, please torment your father.
And listen, Elizabeth, let me tell you, are we
I
live?
encourage it.
Are we live right now?
I don't know. We may have dropped the mics. I'm not sure.
Elizabeth, let me tell you something. Now that you're 13, if you read the fine print in the handbook, it says that many restrictions are lifted once you hit the teen years. Now that you're officially a teenager, curfews get raised, more candy is allowed. You can have
Of course.
up to
Yeah, of
one
course.
boy over to the house every week for the number of years that you have been alive. So that would be 13 boys per month. There's a lot of restrictions that are being lifted here. So
Oh, yes. Yes. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it,
have
sweetheart.
fun.
Yes.
And tell Josh that we moved the podcast to Mexico. By the way, Michael Deering, what a great job he did yesterday.
He did. He did. We shared the video that I believe Cassie took.
Yeah.
His wife took. We shared the video of the announcement. We couldn't be there, but
Michael Deering running for state representative.
right, the Barre City seat.
Good for him. And
When are you going to move to Barre and run for something?
the only thing that I will run for would be refuge when Lily is hammering me with a squirt gun. That is the only thing, Raylene, that I will ever run from. That and snakes.
I didn't say run from.
Oh,
I said
for.
run for.
For refuge,
Oh,
safety, coverage,
pansy ass.
to save my life. That is what I will run for, my life. But never for any political. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? They'd be like, that short, fat dumbass is running for something political?
Well, maybe you could just get on one of the committees or something.
Jake Hemrick would have a fucking coronary.
Well, he's not going to be there for forever.
Just saying. He'd have some heart palpitations like you look like you are right now.
It could be. It's possible that would happen, but maybe you could just join one of the committees. Maybe you could join the planning commission or something.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Take my fly on the wall design over to them and bring a razor blade.
All right, move on, asshole. Gosh. Do
We
you have to make everything so negative?
No, I'm not being negative. I'm being real this morning.
You need to have a smoke or something and relax.
I don't smoke. I don't smoke anything.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp, unfavorable decisions on jury instructions. Should we try to call Sherilyn? It's going to piss her off, though, if we do. But
Well, why? Explain why it would piss her off. Because she's working, and it will.
she is so worked up about Johnny Depp. She even, like, I mean, she was talking.
Hold on 1 second.
All right. She was talking about Johnny Depp yesterday. That she would have loved Johnny to have been the lead character in Top Gun, which that just couldn't be any more wrong. Yeah, of course we want to talk to Cliffy, but I'm like, why would anyone want Johnny Depp to take the lead role of in Top Gun? I mean, it's just a horrible decision. Guy's a pansy.
We gotta hurry up because they're busy.
Morning, Cliffy.
Hey, buddy.
What the hell is going on over at Vermont Quick Lube this morning other than oil changes?
Well, I've been hammering out some brakes inspections and some tires, man. It's the yard's full. People are lining up.
I bet.
Car wash is running.
Now, you're still seeing people come into Vermont Quick Lube with winter tires on, Cliffy?
Absolutely, man.
What?
And people run them year round.
At what point does a perfectly good winter tire turn into a fuck it, I'm just going to run it as my summer tire? At what point?
Nah, I mean, some people just do that year round anyway. I mean, they get halfway worn out. They starting to hard up, so they just run them and buy a new set come the next winter. Usually every 2 years or so. It's
a noisy summer, though, bud. It's a noisy summer driving down the road.
Hey, turn up the Alan Jackson. You can't hear it, baby.
There you go. So I'm going to come up and get my car washed.
Come do it.
Yeah.
You seem like a happy guy, man. Are you enjoying this new life?
I am, man. A lot more time at home. I work with a great group of guys up here. We all work together. Everybody's happy. Home time, family time is important. So, beside the work family, it's nice to see my little boys and
how's Craig doing?
Seeing some of my customers. Craig's good. We're cranking, man.
Yeah.
And Vern's
doing a brake job on a Subaru right now.
There you go.
The other boys are down in the hole draining some oil, and we got like 8 cars sitting here. We've already hammered out a bunch.
I love the fact that you guys genuinely have fun with what you do. There's great camaraderie over there. Recently, I stopped by, and you guys are singing. You're having a good time. You're enjoying life. It's hard work, but you guys really enjoy what you do.
We do. It's been a while since I've been in the shop full time all day, and believe me, in the beginning, I felt it, but enjoy it.
You felt your age?
I did. I felt my age for once.
Cliff, you guys are used to seeing people come in. They're busy, either on the phone or texting or doing something. They've got a short lunch break. They've got to move quickly. They're on a personal phone call. They're fighting with their husbands because they didn't empty or they're fighting with their wives because they didn't empty the dishwasher. Things like that. They don't have to hang up on their phone. They don't have to stop what they're doing. They can continue the fight about the fact that you left everything in the yard and we need to get the yard mowed. They can continue. They can continue that fight while they roll into Vermont Quick Lube.
They absolutely can for an oil change and stuff like that. Drive through 15 minutes usually. We have a nice waiting room if you need to have any inspections done, tire changes, mechanical work. And
But you see people roll in and they're doing what they're doing. They're not stopping.
No.
And they roll right in. They can continue doing what they're doing, and you guys are taking care of the rest, checking all the fluids, which I think I'm out of washer fluid right now. But
we top that off for you when you stop by.
so we can leave, continuing what we're doing, conversation, and just know that all the fluids are topped off. The transmission fluid's been checked. The wiper fluid's been checked. What else? If you need a new bulb, if you got your license plate light is out, they're going to check that too. You guys do a full point inspection. I love that.
We do. They do a full safety inspection when they pull you in for an oil change, and all the fluids are topped off. They check, underneath your vehicle while you're doing that as well. I'm limited on time here, JD, but I just want to plug that Wednesdays or ladies' days you get flowers and flower and a free car wash. So that's kind of a huge perk here. And come
it's a
down
huge
and see us
perk there. That's a huge perk. That's awesome.
A lot of smiles on faces on Wednesdays down here.
I'm sure
That's
you do.
so cool. Cliffy, we appreciate you, buddy. We appreciate you.
I got to run, guys. I love you. We'll talk to you later. Stop down.
All right. Love you.
Vermont Quick Lube and Car Wash, South Barre. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, right next to Wilkins, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Such a great place. Love those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for connecting us with Cliffy.
Hang it right up.
Yeah. He's such a great guy.
He's a great guy.
And Vern, I mean, just all of them down there.
They're all good guys. We're lucky.
Yeah, we are. We are big time. Today is National Sunscreen Day today.
Mm-hmm.
The day that we're reminded of the importance of wearing sunscreen to
even when
protect
it's overcast like this.
Yes.
Because sometimes that's the worst time.
Yeah, that's right. What do you have going on for this weekend? What are you going to be doing?
Well, I'm going to go clean up some headstones. Make a little loop with, there are company there. I think there's one company that I know of local that goes around and cleans stones and stuff. But one, it's expensive, and they don't always need such a full wash. Right. And so every year there's like this little loop. And basically it started because my grandfather's stone once in a while in Albany would look, kind of peckish.
Yep.
Leading up to Memorial Day. And so go edge around it, pick the weeds around it, take the spray bottle and the soap combo and clean out the letters and numbers and with a little toothbrush and just clean them up a little bit.
Yeah.
And but there's a lot of stones that are that way and get left untouched for many reasons, I'm sure. And so it just kind of became a habit to go around to the cemetery that I go to. I go to a few of them to do that, and then
all in central Vermont.
Yeah. So while I'm there, I would do a few extra, and it's just when you notice that some of them need to be weeded or cleaned up a bit, or so that they're looking nice come Memorial Day, or and for the season.
Yes, that's right.
And so that became something that
I think that's wonderful.
So I'll do that, and other than that, I don't really know.
On Saturday?
Yeah.
Or on Monday?
No, I won't do it on Monday because I will want them to be looking nice for Monday when their families will go.
That's so great.
Or their families might not go, but at least they're in the when other people are visiting the cemetery, that it's looking nice.
That's cool. That's really cool.
And if we all did that when we were there visiting,
and you do this
our
with
own loved ones, a couple of friends,
some friends,
yep. Yeah. And so it's if we all did that, and we just looked around when we're visiting our family and thought, oh, that one looks like it doesn't get touched or hasn't been touched in a while, and you can just leave a little white carnation after we're
think
done.
that's incredible.
But yeah, just pick up somebody else's too and make it look nice.
Yeah. And like I said yesterday, if going to the cemetery is not your thing, then just have some quiet time for some reflection at some point. Being that it is Memorial Day, it's not all, I mean, yes, it is a holiday where we fire up the grills.
But it's not all about that. And that's not what it's about. I know there's a parade in Barre. I believe that starts at 10. Everything you need to know about the activities going on this weekend can be found on the Barre Partnership page, or
which is cram-packed.
Yes, it is. So
Oh
it's
my
the
God.
Barre Partnership. That's how you can find that. And there's a list of the events and going on. And yeah, get out there.
I can't believe
participate.
I just can't believe it's already almost June. I'm just having a hard time with that. We're just going to see. This is Hello. Good morning.
Hi, babe.
Hey, do you know that
Hey,
today?
what's going on?
Do you know that today is the closing arguments for Johnny Depp and Amber Heard?
I do.
Are you aware
Of
of
course
that?
I do.
Yeah.
Of course I am. It's also his daughter's birthday.
Woo! What are you?
Yeah, and there's rumor that Amber did it on purpose to be a bitch because it's her birthday.
Interesting.
She planned it out. Yeah,
I
don't know.
Are you going to be like live streaming this on your phone, or are you going to be spending the whole night ignoring me and watching this tonight?
The latter of the two, yes. And I
Latter.
really hope that they come out with a DVD about it. Honestly, I think there should be a DVD of the trial.
So, what did she do with some of the money that she won from Johnny last time around? It was like what? How many million? $7 million? I think it was 7.
Yeah, she was supposed to split it equally between two charities, ACLU, and something else. I can't remember what it was. It might have been a children's hospital.
But she
that
spent
was
it
the
on.
condition
She spent
for-
it on shoes.
Probably, or surgery. Have you seen her?
Yeah.
She looks nothing like she did 6 years ago.
$100 million they're going after each other for. $100 million.
No, I think
bucks.
it's 50. I think
100.
it's 50 million.
It's 100. It's
I
100.
don't know about that. I think it's 50.
No, it's 100. Trust me. Google
Okay.
it. You'll find it.
All right.
Do you think that their characters in this defamation suit are going to be permanently tarnished? Both of them are going to lose here.
Well, I think Johnny has already lost an awful lot, but I think that he might be able to come out better from it. As far as she's concerned, she's going to live with the name Amber Turd for the rest of her life.
Amber Turd.
Yep.
She's kind of a.
If I couldn't love him any more than I already did, this has done nothing but just made it worse. Like, I want to move to Virginia.
Do you if you want to drive down to Virginia for the weekend and stand out?
I tried to with work, because you know what I do for work. I put up, there's one of my coworkers, her and I both put it through to, the powers that be at our office that we should go down for CLE. I mean, it's technically training in a courtroom.
Right. And
a couple weeks. It
and
would
you
have been
could-
a great trial to learn from.
Would you stand outside on the courthouse lawn with a homemade sign that you got from the dollar store
No.
saying "I love you, Johnny"?
No.
With balloons?
No, I wouldn't do that.
And heart.
No, I'd
Heart
be
balloons?
No. See, this is where they've got it wrong. You don't hang out around the courtroom. You hang out around the hotel room.
She's at work. She's trying not to laugh too loud.
I know.
According to Josh Howard, who's writing in right now, Johnny wants 50 mil. Amber wants 100.
Yeah, so they're each suing for 50. So yeah, you put it together, it's 100, but whoever wins is only going to get 50. So again, I'm right, but 17 years in, you still haven't figured out that I'm just right, and you should just agree. So
Shut it off.
Have a good day.
Have a great day, honey.
Oh, hi, Raylene.
Hi, honey.
How you doing?
Good. You know, just
Putting up with
muddling
him?
through this show and day with your boy over here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
God bless you. You are earning your wings.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it all day.
This
every
is
day.
why you've been having to start buying me drinks on Tuesday nights.
I know. Yeah, if anybody sees Raylene and I out, just mind your business.
Yeah. Or
Mind
stick
your
around in case
business.
we need a ride. Yeah, or a bail.
But yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. Oh my God. All right,
So
I gotta
we'll-
go.
yeah.
I
Have
love
a
you
good
guys.
day.
We'll be watching Johnny Depp movies, or Johnny Depp, not only movies, but also video clips tonight, all night. I guarantee it. And the whole time she'll rage, I can't believe that Amber's saying that now. Yana Walter is going to be with us this morning, and I can't wait to have her on. She's from, why am I drawing a blank? Ukraine, thank you. My God, what the hell's the matter with
It's
me?
because you've been on air for entirely too long. We don't ever go an hour and 20 minutes.
She's from the Ukraine, and she has family. She has friends there. She's here in Vermont, and we're going to tell you what she's doing to try to help. And she's been through hell with everything going on. So we're going to have her on the show.
A lot of people in her situation.
Yes.
For sure.
About 11 o'clock. In the meanwhile, again, expect mostly cloudy skies today, some showers and thunderstorms developing this afternoon. Some of them could be on the strong side. Winds are supposed to be picking up mostly tomorrow, and some more showers and thunderstorms possible. That's kind of the same story this afternoon, tonight, and tomorrow. Maybe some sunshine late on Saturday, but rain will be moderate at times with, again, some embedded thunderstorms Saturday during the day, but could get it this afternoon too. So anyway, 10:22 our time. We're at 67 degrees right now in the Granite City. Always real and raw, relevant, relatable, responsible. If you like the podcast, tell your friends, follow the page, have some fun with us, and just be part of the experience. Thanks to Jay Young from kingoperating.com for jumping on with us today and having fun. And, of course, talking about the price of oil and gas. It was a very interesting conversation earlier. And if you would, please do comment, share, follow the page, tell your friends about Aired Out. We'll catch you at 11 o'clock with Yana Walter from the Ukraine right here on the Aired Out podcast.